Have you ever dreamed of renovating your own home? All while still working your regular 9 to 5? And the best part, my wife and I were planning our entire wedding, this whole renovation. See, I got engaged the week before I started tearing our future house apart. This isn't just a DIY passion project. This is gonna be our first home together. The place will grow our family, share lots of laughter, build our life, and make a million memories. So yeah. No pressure. You know, by day, I'm just like you, working a full-time job, stuck in meetings, but by night, I'm wielding hammers, slinging paint, turning this house into something unbelievable. This isn't a TV show with a crew of 20. It's just me, my pops, some of my friends, and a stubborn belief that we can get this done. It's not always pretty, it's not always perfect. If you're into big transformations, no sleep, and making it work no matter what, you're in the right place. So welcome to my 9 to 5 DIY life. This is the start of our future, so let's renovate a home and build a family, one project at a time. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to week 2 of a DIY 9 to 5 life. Last week we destroyed the house pretty well. This week we have to clean it all up. But not only do I have to worry about cleaning it up, I also have to worry about still living in the house while it's a mess. One of the more stressful parts of renovations is when you have a lot going on outside of the house you're working on or whatever project you're doing is. We still had friends' birthdays. I got to golf with some friends during this time. So finding the balance and accepting that some things are gonna take a little bit longer because you still have your life to live is a part of the process. So this week was a massive week. Like I said, we were getting the house absolutely spick and span spotless, but we also had the opportunity to complete the very first room of the house, which was awesome. We are finally done prepping the room for paint. We got our tape everywhere, up, down, all around, on the ground, and we are looking ready to go. We are keeping the hardwoods in here, so obviously I had to cover them. We're just priming right now. We got the Kills 2 all-purpose. I don't know about y'all, but painting is just one of those things that no matter how many times I do it or how often I do it, I always feel like I'm doing it for the first time. But we're done with our first coat of primer everywhere. We got all around there. We're just hitting the spots that got touched up with drywall mud. That's where we're at. I'm gonna figure out something else to do. Maybe rip out all the staples and tack strip in this room, even though we're still waiting on insurance to figure out what's gonna go on with that boy. We upgraded the lights because it is time to do the real paint color for this room. Everything's primed up, ready to go. We're dried up, looking good. So now we are putting on that almond milk and we're gonna get to painting. Big moment. I'm excited for this office to be done. It'd be nice to have like one room of this house back together. We will see an after in 3, 2, 1. And here we are, next morning vibes. Not bad. I think we're definitely gonna need a second coat in some areas, like right there, up top up there, a little area over here. Overall, for how stressed I was while doing this, I'm happy with how it turned out. I thought it was gonna look way worse, to be honest with you. So, coat 1 is done. We're gonna shoot for a second coat, and I think we will be A-okay, but I have to get to work, so I'll see you later. Honestly, even though the renovation work that was done in the office wasn't that beautiful, it wasn't like a super crazy transformation, it was just nice to be able to get an entire room done within 1 week of starting. It's like day 7, maybe day 8. Obviously we've only really had 2 big days of working. Everything else is just kind of trying to piece it in after work. It's been tough, not gonna lie. Pretty stressed out with other things, so it just makes it really hard to be motivated, and I know you can't really rely on your emotions or feeling motivated to do things. Just trying to push through, trying to clear out most of this rubble because tomorrow I have a dumpster coming, which should be very helpful, obviously, because we still have all this carpet underlayment and all this, drop all of this out. Kind of feel like it'll be somewhat normal again, so then hopefully I can kind of piece the kitchen back together a little bit and be able to use it again. I've been still living in the basement now. This is like my 4th day, so I'm trying to remain optimistic. Oh, and we got a really annoying update on the rotted subfloor. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Pop's already started filling up the dumpster, absolutely crushing it. Only guy who works as hard as me is him. We got all the hallway cleared out. I started ripping up all the mesh off the floor over here, so I still got to rip out all over there. And then we'll probably use the broom to get the rest of the small pieces. All right, camera died, but we officially have everything out in the dumpster. The hallway's cleared out. Everything is looking so much more manageable. Had to get out this piece too, cracked a little tile, but that's okay because we will be refinishing that bathroom and all the bathrooms eventually, but I'm not in a rush. Anyways, so now what we have to do is do our second coat of paint. Let me show you. It's so bright in here now between the new bulbs and the new paint. It is 9:15 at night. Hoping it's not taking me too long like the first time, but spirits are high. We're in good shape. And weirdly enough, even though getting all of this material out of here, getting all of the demo work out of here, and the house being cleaner, even though obviously we're looking at subfloor, I'm still having to walk around in my Crocs. It felt so relieving. Like the stress was gone. It felt more livable, even though obviously it was still a crazy construction site. And it was a weird kind of reflection on how much peace got created out of just getting the house less dirty, but still a construction zone. I don't know. Next morning vibe, and the vibes are high because the room, the office is done. I'm feeling so good about how this paint job turned out, but everything's finally laying good. Good coverage. This room's done. I'm so stoked. But the problem I just realized I had is I work from home on today and my Wi-Fi's down. So I have to get this undone and reset so that way I can get my Wi-Fi going. Yikes. It feels good to say room 1 is officially done. So now I can get back to work in peace of mind and have some semblance of an office. And one of the ways I was more blessed during this renovation is obviously having Alex's support. Her being there, her being willing to help anytime she can. Us spending time together just working on the house. Obviously, it's not the most glamorous thing, but hey, when you're newly engaged working on your own house together, gives you extra motivation and you're able to get everything done. And for me, having those late nights was well worth it, just because of how happy she was. I got some new help today.
I'm only on tape duty. I'm not allowed to paint.
This is a very important job. You'll see the proposal video before this is ever out, so say hi. This is the first time you're on camera since you've become my fiance. All right, so Friday night, late night vibes. I'm gonna start priming these walls in here. So nothing to it but to do it. You ready? She's ready. Okay, so we have been going absolutely ham sandwich. Babe's been taping, I've been painting, just like Florida Georgia line, and we are cruising. Bada boom, bada bang. Hey babe. And now I'm gonna go make some frames for floating shelves. And here we have our framing in place for our floating shelves. And tomorrow, got some more painting to do, but that's about it. We're getting in a really good spot. I'm getting really excited. The next thing that I need to do is something I've never done before, but we are gonna lime wash this here fireplace. As I mentioned last week, you are always gonna encounter projects that pop up. In week 2, we had another side quest. Like the first side quest we found was, you know, the hole in the floor in our bedroom. But then with getting the dumpster and emptied everything out, we still had a ton of space. Even though it was a project that was going to be down the line, we took the opportunity to transform the workshop into our home gym. And that required us clearing a lot out, which was, you know, months and months in advance is when I expected this project to happen. Sometimes you just go on the side quest. Think next day vibe? I don't know. It feels like it's been a minute, but we are working in the basement right now because we're trying to fill up the dumpster with the rest of the stuff that we got. And right now I'm working on turning this former workshop into a home gym. This is the beginning stages of that process. And you know, obviously my shop will now be in the garage, so I'm excited to continue to carry on the legacy of all the hard work that we put in this base. So we got a long ways to go, clearing some of this stuff out. I also still have a lot of cool tools that were left, so that's amazing. It's got some power behind it. thing. See if I can. Look at you, not bad for 67, huh? Hey, 68, not bad. I taught you well. One of the best finds that they left is this right here, drill press. I can't wait to keep it in the shop. Very blessed. Hit that last part. Don't hit the light. Don't hit the vent. You gotta hit that part and then that part. Yep. Here, hang on. Okay, go for that. So just go from like here and swing down. Step. Okay, go. There you go. Okay. Now hit that part that's hanging there on the left.
That look cool.
So cool. Ah! And just like that, super easy, barely an inconvenience, we are stripped down. It feels good to see the basement like this simply because now I know, why am I not focused, sir? I had this vision in my head, but now seeing the basement all tattered and ruined like this, I definitely know my vision's gonna be coming to life. It's gonna be awesome. The next thing we wanna do is tear out this wall right here. So that way this will be a big open space. We'll probably take all the drywall off right here with plywood because I wanna take plywood walls and we'll get some more stall mats for the flooring. Coming together. I gotta think of a cool gym name for it, but we are done up down here for the night. Shout out to Pops, shout out to Babe, aka the fiancé. And that is going to be a wrap on week 2 of the house renovations. Finishing one bedroom, getting the house cleared upstairs, clearing out the entire workshop with Babe and Pops. It was a very productive week. Again, it's one of those weeks where it's a lot of little steps that help you get to the big steps where you see a lot of progress, a lot of change. So it's all about building momentum on that. And honestly, I'm not 100% sure if I ever recorded a clip on what happened with the subfloor in our main bedroom. But long story short, we tried to reach out to insurance. It wasn't covered because that's how we bought the house. Therefore, you will see us eventually address it and fix it. I do remember I recorded that. But that's what happened. That was like the crappy news we got. Me and Dad put our brain power together and we were able to come up with a pretty good plan to get it fixed, and we did. But that will be in a future video. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on the post notifications, send a video to a friend. You know the drill. But most importantly, don't forget to have a great day or night. Don't forget to keep God number one. God bless.